Good day, classmates. I am Eric Philostrada, and welcome to today's presentation, the buyer decision process. So, in this presentation, we will focus on the stages 3 to 5. We are going to look deeper into the final high stake stages that determine whether a sale actually happens and if that customer ever returns. We will be drawing on Philip Kotler's foundational 5 stage model to explore the journey from evaluation to the post purchase experience. So, why the final stages matter most? The buyer's journey is a continuous cycle, but stages 3 through 5 are where the marketing strategy is truly won or lost. While stage 1 is about need arousal and stage 2 is about information gathering, the final 3 stages reveal how decisions are made, what can derail them at the last second, and how satisfaction or disappointment shapes a brand's long term reputation. So, to provide context, let's briefly review the full model. First is need arousal. This is the journey begins when a consumer recognizes a desire. Second, this is the information search. The buyer gathers data from ads, reviews, and peers. Third is the evaluation behavior. This is where alternatives are compared. Then fourth is the purchase decision. This is the final transaction that is executed. Then lastly is number 5 is the post-purchase feelings. This is where the buyer reflects on their choice, which determines future loyalty. So stage 3. So this is the evaluation behavior. In stage 3, the potential buyer is not a passive observer. They are systematically comparing and contrasting alternatives. The goal here is to identify which product best satisfies their specific needs. This is not a passive step, it is an active, often intense analytical process that varies dramatically from one consumer to the next. This involves gathering alternatives or a short list, applying personal criteria such as price or quality, and finally, ranking the options. Marketeers must realize that evaluation is deeply subjective. There is a diverse consumer priorities in evaluation. One consumer might prioritize durability and quality, while another focuses on aesthetics and style. Others may skip much of the analytics or analysis due to strong brand loyalty, or they may be tipped toward a choice by external influence, such as a celebrity idol or peer recommendations. Then, once evaluation is complete, the consumer reaches stage 4. This is the purchase decision or the moment of commitment. This is the definitive transition from research to action. While the decisions usually aligns with the top rank preference from the previous stage, marketeers must remember that commitment is often emotional and the immediate environment or timing can still influence the outcome. So, even with a clear intent to buy, several deal breakers can halt a transaction at the last second. One of these is a salesperson interaction. This is where a dismissive or aggressive attitude can repel a buyer. Then, a financial anxiety. Sudden concerns about income or unexpected expenses can trigger risk aversion. Then lastly is a environmental disruption. This is poor store conditions or stock unavailability can introduce doubt. So this is clearly really a disappointing experience when you want that a certain product, then unfortunately stocks are unavailable. So for the marketeer, so to avoid this, marketeers must train sales teams rigorously, reduce friction at the point of sale, and minimize environmental stressors to protect purchase intent from last minute interference. So after the decision, we will move to stage five. This is the post purchase feelings. Crucially, the decision process does not end at the register. Stage five marks the start of the most relationship defining phase. What the customer feels after the purchase determines if they became a loyal advocate or a defector. Success depends on product performance, follow up, communication, and the quality of support. So, why it matters? One is it directly drives repeat purchase behavior. Also, it prevents spreading negative word of mouth. Then it fosters loyalty. So, customers' retention also is significantly more cost effective than acquisition, and emotional outcomes shape a brand's public reputation over time. So, this is the business impact of customer satisfaction. It is 5 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than to retain an existing one. A dissatisfied customer will tell 9 to 15 people about a bad experience. Conversely, repeat customers spend approximately 67% more than new ones. And the positive outcomes is satisfied customers became repeat buyers and brand advocates. They recommend products to friends and family, generating high trust, zero cost referrals that no advertising budget can replicate. And the negative outcome, a dissatisfied customers actively badmouth products within their social circles, damaging brand perception and directly costing the firm future customers. In this digital era, this negative word of mouth spreads faster and farther than ever before. To enhance customer relationships, companies use corporate management of the post purchase stage. An example of this is Honda. It treats post purchase management as a core business function. They use dedicated after sales service to resolve concerns quickly, rigorous quality control to prevent regret upon the opening the box, and proactive communication like follow-up emails and surveys. This is to reinforce the customer's belief that they made the right choice. And so, in summary, marketeers who engage customers through every stage, especially after the sale, build the brand equity that drives a sustainable competitive advantage. Remember, evaluation is subjective. The purchase decision is vulnerable to last minute interference, and feelings after the sale determine your brand's future. So that ends my presentation. Thank you and good day.